Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Miftah and I'm from Bandung, West Java. But now I'm in Semarang, and then in this video I want to talk a little bit about Semarang. First of all, mostly people here speak Javanese, which I don't understand, but I try to figure out bit of the language, and then yeah, I can more or less get along with the conversation, the basic conversation of Japanese people here um, in a daily basis. But yeah, the language is spoken very widely here. But when you speak Indonesian, they can um, answer you right away. And then if you speak with certain accent, then I think people here would notice um, quite easy. Let's say, in my experience, I have Sundanese accent when I speak Japanese, so they can notice it, and then they always, you know, try to, um, you know, talk about where I'm come from. They curious about myself, as I do sales and marketing job here. And then when I go to the shop or store here, um, when I try to approach the owner of the shop with Sundanese accent, then people usually notice where I come from, and then so on. Yeah, that is the first one, the language. And then second thing is the road. The road here is, I think, my personal point of view, is wider um, than Bandung roads. I mean, compared to my hometown, there are less traffic jam on the road when I ride my bike. And then yeah, I think that's a plus. And then the third thing that I want to share with you is the food. The food is nice here. It's okay. I think a lot of cheap um, foods that you can find here, especially in angkringan. The concept is very unique, in my opinion, because angkringan here, or like little cafe uh, um, on the street. They provide like very small amount of rice, and then very small amount of um, the food, and then it's really really cheap, I think, compared to Bandung, because I think I can spend 6,000 rupiahs for quite nice meal. Let's say rice with fish, and then I can fill my stomach with that portion. Yeah, uh, and then what else? Okay, the last thing is the weather here. Compared to cities that I have been um, along my life, I think uh, Semarang is quite hot in a way, because the the counter of, I mean, the landscape of uh, the land here is quite unique, because you can easily reach the sea, the northern sea, uh, by only maybe 10 minutes from the center of Semarang. And then when you go up south, then you can find a very cold, not very cold, but really nice weather for me especially, because I'm from Bandung, which have a lot of mountains. Um, and then in the southern part of Semarang, it is way cooler. And then personally, I like it very much, especially in Sumbawono. And then yeah, maybe in Banyumanik, where um, Undip situated, Universitas Diponegoro, and then yeah. So in terms of the variety of um, weather situation, weather condition, I think Semarang has a lot. Um, Semarang has a hot area and then a, a cooler area which is very nice, and then you can um, you know reach the place where you want to be in a very short amount of time by using car or maybe motorcycle. I have Honda Revo with 100 cc in the engine, and then it's very um, convenient for me to move around the city. And then yeah, there are also um, cool places here in Semarang, like um, Kota Lama, and then yeah, um, lot of cafes here, and then yeah, people are very nice here, and I enjoy it so far. I've been here for only 3 months, but yeah, I think it's okay for now. Um, yeah, I think that's all for now. Maybe in the next one I will show you maybe um, the real situation of Semarang, the road, and then the people, and then uh, I personally found it interesting where when I see a lot of youngsters, young people who like hanging out, you know on this riverbank. Uh, yeah, I will show you maybe maybe in the next one. People here, especially young people, really like to hanging out, um, especially in the night. But for now, there's a lot of raining, and then yeah, but I still have found a lot of angkringan or the mini cafe shops here full of visitors or consumers or clients. Yeah, that's very unique for me because I didn't find it in Bandung, except in like very not very but more fancy and cozy, and then um, uh, cafe shops things. I don't know how to explain it, but here is um, a little bit different. But yeah, in Bandung also, young people like to hang out, and then you know drink a coffee and then and stuff. Here also, but the concept is a little bit different. Yeah. Um, yeah, that is for now. It's been, I think, 8 minutes. I didn't script this talk, but yeah. Also, I try to like practice my English speaking, and then um, you can see how my English, and then maybe you can give me advice or maybe learn from me about the basic English, because I've been I I used to be a tutor and then an English teacher for young learners, like elementary school, uh, middle high school, and then also I had student from the university or maybe from high school. Yeah, that is for now. Thank you very much for watching, and then I'll see you in the next one. Bye.